What's up, you guys? Welcome to the video. Today I want to be talking about something that a ton of you guys have actually asked me to speak about and just tell you guys what I think about it. So there's been an article going around. The article that I found was on Women's Health. This has been linked to me on like Twitter and stuff like that. So I'll put it down in the description as well. But basically this video is about this new weight loss procedure called the AspireAssist. And let me just kind of read what it says in the article so you guys know exactly what this procedure is. So this is what it says. Surgeons make a small incision in the abdomen and insert a tube into the stomach using an endoscope. The tube is then connected to a disc-shaped valve that lives outside the body. 20 to 30 minutes after eating, patients rig up a small external device to the valve, open it, and dump the stomach contents into the Cajon. The device insertion procedure takes about 15 minutes under sedation, and emptying your food into the toilet takes about 5 to 10 minutes. So that is the procedure. There is a video that's on that article and the link that you could watch that makes it really easy to kind of understand what this is doing. But basically, you're eating and then you are getting rid of 1/3 of the calories in the toilet through this device, right? Now, the first thing that comes to my mind is that just sounds like bulimia, right? Eating and then purging. And I get why people would like think that they need to do this, because I'm not sure if a lot of you guys know this, but when I was in 10th grade, I actually went to this. It was like at UCSD, they had this basically like had a bunch of kids that were under the age of 18 that went and I almost got a lap band because they were doing it. They were doing trials on people, right? And the only reason we were able to do it is because they were going to pay for everything. And I was like down to do it at first, and then I started really researching and thinking about the complications that could happen from the surgery, and I just didn't want to do it. I always believed in the back of my head that I would lose weight and that I could do it myself without getting surgery. So I just ended up, like they said, because it totally changes how you can live. Like when you have that surgery, you can never like drink a soda or anything like that. You have to make sure your meals are smaller. It just completely changes your whole life, right? It completely changes your whole life. And that's kind of what happens when you get this surgery that we're talking about today. Apparently, like when you get the surgery, you have to make sure you're chewing your food enough, and you have to go back every so often, like 5 to 6 weeks, to get the things replaced. And it's one of those things that it's difficult, because if you've never felt like you don't have a way out of losing weight, you don't feel like you'll ever be able to lose weight naturally, this might make sense. So if you've never dealt with that, you won't understand how these people will feel that are getting this surgery, that are trying to do this, because you feel like it doesn't matter, like you can't lose weight naturally. You just feel like that's impossible. And I get really sick of people that have lost weight naturally or without surgery. They kind of bash people that have used surgery to lose weight, and I just don't see any positive in that. If you've lost weight and you're healthy, that's all that should matter, right? The thing that bothers me with these procedures and like getting a gastric bypass or getting this procedure is that a lot of times you'll lose the weight, but you're no longer healthy. You're not getting the nutrients you need. I've talked to people that got the lap band and the gastric bypass. Like they start losing a lot of their hair. They're just not healthy anymore. They can't work out because they don't have the energy to do that. So it really does change your entire life. So that's why it's just one of those things that I really like. If you're thinking about getting a weight loss surgery, like really think about it, and like really think about the times that you tried to lose weight. How hard did you really try? And I'm not trying to sound like I tried harder, but like, how did you make every decision you could to get to the results that you wanted? Or were you cheating on your diet a little bit? Were you maybe not exercising? Were you not believing in yourself enough? Because you can, it's not like it's impossible, right? I was able to do it, and trust me, I'm not special. I don't have any sort of, like, I'm not special. I did it, and that's the thing that worries me about these surgeries, is it makes you not, like, who has the time after every single time they eat to go to the bathroom, put this device on your stomach, empty the contents, put it back, walk? Like, who's gonna do that? Because most of the time, at least in where I live, like you don't just only eat 3 meals a day. Like you snack every once in a while. So it doesn't teach you anything, because you're still eating the same amount of calories, but you're just getting rid of it through this like that. It just doesn't seem healthy to me at all, because the thing with weight loss and the thing with sustaining long-term weight loss is learning the healthy habits and learning like the mental things that you need to do. So that's why even with going on programs, weight loss programs, a lot of times people bounce right back to their weight when they get off, you know, the only shakes that they're eating, the only shake diet that they've been doing, or whatever it is, like Weight Watchers, or, you know, I don't have no hate towards them, but those things are there to get you to lose weight while you're on the program. It's your job and your responsibility to make sure you're taking the steps to know what you're gonna be doing after you're off of that program. And it's the same thing with this surgery. The main thing that I do like about it, now there's not many things, but the thing that I do like about it is that it's very, like, it can be reversed incredibly easily. Like, you can really just get rid of it very easily. That's good. To me, that's a great thing, because when you get a gastric bypass, like, that's done. Like, you can't reverse that. That's 100%. It's gonna be like that for the rest of your life. You have no choice. Like, that's done. So the only good thing I think about this surgery is that it's easily reversible. So you can do it and you realize, okay, you know what? Like, I can't do this anymore. You can get it removed. No harm, no foul, right? I'm sure can be complications, but that's the main thing that I think is good about this. But the main point of this video, I just want people that are, hopefully, if you're watching this video and you're thinking about getting this surgery and you decided to click on this video, I just want you to know that it is possible to get the results that you want without having a surgery. But I also want you to know that I'm not going to sit here and judge you, and I don't think anybody else should judge you for getting a surgery and saying that you didn't do it, that it's not your doing, it's the surgery's doing. Because I'll tell you right now, I know people that have gotten surgeries that didn't end up losing all the weight that they wanted to, because you still have to work. You still have to try. You still have to, put in the effort to lose the weight. But I just really want you guys to understand that you can do it without this surgery, 100%. Just really make sure you do your research, really make sure that you know exactly what it is that you want out of the surgery, because I can promise you right now that just losing the weight isn't gonna make all your problems go away. I know that especially when I was in high school, I had that kind of like romantic thought about, I'm fat now and I hate my life, so if I lose the weight, I'll be happy and I'll love my life. It's not true, and I know many people that have lost a lot of weight that said, like, I'm not any happier than I was before, because you're not working on your mental things. So just know that if you do have a lot of weight to lose and you decide to get this surgery, it's gonna be, you're gonna have that help, that's great, but you need to work on your mental state as you're losing weight as well. And even if you do surgery, even if you do weight loss without surgery, you need to work on your mental state as well, because that's the thing that might be holding you back more than you realize, and that's the thing that held me back a lot. So I hope this video was informative. I really just wanted to kind of speak about this topic and just say, like, obviously I would never do it. I hope that was pretty obvious in the video. It was not something that I would ever do. It's not something that I would really recommend to any of my friends, to my mother, to my father, to my brother or sister. I wouldn't recommend it. So I wouldn't really recommend it, but then again, I'm not here to judge anyone if they do decide to get this. It's crazy to me that that's even an option, and like, there's a lot of things that go into it. You think about the medical field, like, it's not like you're going to be getting the surgery for free, so you're paying them. So I don't know, there could be conspiracy theories there too as well. But yeah, I just really wanted to give my opinion and give my thoughts, and hopefully, inform some of you guys. But like I said, the link that I found most of my information will be in the description if you really want to learn a little bit more about the surgery and you want to watch that video, because it really makes it easy to understand what exactly I am talking about. But yeah, that's going to be the video today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. There was one other thing that I wanted to say. Oh yeah, look how buff I am.
Obey the warning signs, and when there are flashing lights or wigwags, don't attempt to cross until they come to a complete stop.